Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jan Moses, back here with another episode of the Salary Cap Report. Recording this one on a Sunday for the first time possibly all year. Sunday, July 6th. I was away for 4th of July weekend. Just got back a short while ago and have to actually go back out again for a birthday party. But I wanted to, in the time in between me getting home and me leaving, record two videos, one of them being this one, a quick salary cap report. Gonna go over a lineup that I think could work for you guys in salary cap. Not sure if I'm gonna play any salary cap before Tuesday because I'm still not crazy about the salaries, and we'll talk about why in a minute. But then I will be dropping another video a little bit later on this afternoon slash evening. I'm recording this at about 3 o'clock on Sunday the 6th, right? Yes, Sunday, July 6th. The other video is going to be dropping at around, I think, 5 or 6, and that's going to be me opening up a Hall of Fame box, my final Hall of Fame box of the year. The main reasons why I'm opening it, we'll talk about more in that video, but my face cam, I think, is blocking it. I have almost 287,000 VC that I had left over from the last Hall of Fame box I opened, I believe during the All-Star event or Bracket Busters, whichever one it was, I don't remember. And then I've been slowly accruing VC from the Pro Pass, and I've not spent it on anything. And I can't carry this VC over into next year, which is obviously music to 2K's ears. So, I'm going to be giving them a little bit of money to get me to about 450,000 VC so I can buy that Hall of Fame box. So stay tuned for that. Let's get into today's episode where, while yes, we are going to talk about a lineup that I want to potentially use in salary cap, and for that reason recommend to you guys to potentially run in salary cap, I did want to briefly talk about the event that we got. Now we have 2 weeks of this GOAT Festival now in Season 8 of NBA 2K25 MyTeam, and I was going to make a video had I been home last week, but I was not able to, unfortunately. But I wanted to make a video where I talked about how important it was, in my opinion, for 2K to introduce a conversion set for GOAT pieces from 1 week to the next. I had 8 GOAT event cards from week 1 that I had sitting around, and I did not expect 2K to give us a 1-to-1 conversion. I thought that would have been kind of silly, but I was kind of hoping that 2K would have put something in the event that we were getting every single week where we could take the GOAT cards that we had left over from week 1 and maybe turn them into, a smaller number of GOAT event cards or gold cards in week 2. So, like, for example, I had originally 9 GOAT event cards. I ended up breaking one down at the last second. But even if there was a conversion where you could have taken, for every 3 of the previous week's GOAT cards that you had, you could turn it into one of the current weeks, that would have at least been somewhat better in my eyes than what they did now, which is not include any conversion set. And the reason why I say that is because I think it would have been nice in Season 8 if you could have given your community some sort of goal or objective to grind towards. I totally get it. It makes, like, for the people that are saying that we should be able to use all the GOAT cards that we earn on, like, throughout the entire season on any GOAT card that pops up in the event, 2K was never going to let us do that. Like, I saw there was a lot of uproar regarding Sean Bradley's GOAT card being worth 60 week 2 GOAT collectibles. I'm not surprised. This card's going to be an absolute monster. And I think 2K is trying to test the waters and see what they can get away with this exchange, with this weekly festival. And in a way, it's like a 6-week case study, this weekly GOAT festival that we're getting here in Season 8. It feels like 2K is going to try to put in different players that are going to potentially require an insane number of GOAT cards, and then they're going to be able to look back at their database and see how many people ended up getting Sean Bradley, how much the average user spent on the game during this current week when Sean Bradley was in the game compared to last week, where we had GOAT cards like Andrei Kirilenko, who is worth half as many week 1 GOAT cards as Sean Bradley is worth in week 2 GOAT cards. So it really does feel like 2K is treating all of us in the community like guinea pigs, trying to see what they can get away with. which is kind of frustrating. It just really sucks that we don't have a conversion for the GOAT cards of any capacity, in my opinion. That doesn't make these events, or these weekly events rather, a bad thing. You can, if you play the game a decent amount and if you participate in any of the events. I was not able to play in King of the Court yesterday, but I'm hoping to play in the park a little bit later on tonight when I get back home, and I'm hopeful that I can get 5 wins in a row so that I can get a GOAT piece, because a GOAT piece will get me 50% of the way towards Patrick Ewing if I wanted him. It'll get me 50% of the way towards the 100 overall option pack. And I've seen, I mean, you guys have all seen it. There are plenty of bad ones out there, but I mean, you can still get this relatively easily. The other options in the exchange are also relatively easy to get. Now that I know that we have no conversion rates, I'm going to definitely be turning 25 of the gold cards that I earned throughout the week towards another one of the 10 pack boxes from this week's set, which we have the fireworks this week. It just doesn't make sense for me to hold on to things when we have no conversion set. Now, I will just say really quickly before we move on to the lineups, I would not be shocked if 2K ends up dropping some sort of conversion set, or maybe some players in the exchange in the final week or so of Season 8, where you can use all of the extra GOAT cards that you have from the previous weeks, like in that exchange. I would not be shocked if 2K did something like that. So we can't even quick sell our GOAT collectibles anyways. But just for me, it's something that I would recommend that you guys at least consider before you just break down all of your GOAT pieces into stuff that you may find useless. Like, I don't really care too much about this Season 7 Super Pack, for example. I just got a pop-up saying I just connected to Brock Cindy. Let me make sure, is my audio still here? Are we good? Looks like we're good. Hi, YouTube. All right, well, in that case, let's get on to the lineup, and then we have a few packs I want to open up real quick. Let me see, how long to the video are we right now? We are 7 minutes in. Cool. Okay, so the lineups are a little difficult to still work on. If you guys remember, on Tuesday we had all of our players' salaries maxed out to whatever their max salary was for their respective tiers. Like Anthony Black was 8,000 salary, the diamonds were at 4 to 5k, the amethysts were all about 2k, pink diamonds 8k, opals 10k, so on and so forth. A few of the cards have dropped in salary, such as Anthony Black, Jabari Smith, Julius Irving are all 5k salary, but a number of the diamonds are still 4k salary, and all of the amethyst cards are currently sitting at 2,000 salary, which I don't love, and it personally makes me want to wait until Tuesday to possibly play salary cap again. I'm very confident that all the salaries will drop on Tuesday, because that is typically what 2K does on the final salary update day of a round. This Tuesday is going to be the final day that we get a salary update before round 2 begins this upcoming Friday. And so I would expect all amethysts, or at least a good amount of them, to drop back down to 1,200. A lot of the diamonds to drop back down to 2,000. Pink diamonds, the ones that are not at 5,000, will probably drop back down to 5,000. We'll have to see. But as of right now, this is the lineup, if I were to play any salary cap before Tuesday's update, that I would run. Anthony Black, Jabari Smith Jr., Julius Irving, 3 pink diamonds, who I really enjoy running with in salary cap. Paolo Banchero, one of my longest tenured salary cap cards in my team this year. Pokushevsky is one of the few diamonds who are at 2,000 salary who I really like. Diamond Jack Sikma is also at 2,000 salary, which is not bad. Isaiah Collier and Cody Williams, what's great about their duo is even if they are both maxed out at their respective salaries, that salary number is 2,000. So for 4,000 salary, you're running 2 dark matter cards. I think that's really, really good. And then I have to put in bench filler, outside of Desanya Diop, who I love as my backup center, but even he's at 2,000 salary. So running a lineup like this forcing me to bring in 2 rubies who used to run for me a lot in salary cap in the earlier seasons, in Ruby Bilal Koulibaly and Ruby Sharif Abdul Rahim. But I'm probably not going to use this lineup at all. Again, I want to wait until Tuesday. It helps that I'm only going to be playing up until 750 points in every single round. I'm not aiming for 2,500 anymore. I just don't have the time or the patience to deal with the salary cap for that long, personally speaking. So yeah, with that being said, I'll be waiting for Tuesday, but if you want to run in salary cap, I think you could probably kick a lot of ass with this lineup that you see on the screen, or that you saw on the screen right there before. We have a few packs I want to open up here, including a 10-pack box, which is why I tried to speed through all of that content. We have some deluxe packs here. I don't think I want to open these right now. We have a super pack. Let's get this super pack out of the way. I have not opened packs in so long. Now I feel like I have like way too many packs. So I may save some of these even for Tuesday as we get a duplicate Galaxy Opal. We get Penny Hardaway. I think I already have him unauctionable. I actually just recently got Penny Hardaway, which is funny. What else do we have that's worth opening for the 10-pack box? I think I'll save the opals and stuff for we'll save it for what, Tuesday, I guess. We'll open up this NBA Draft Deluxe just in case we get something glitchy out of this. You never know. Let's see. Of course not. We get Brad Dougherty. I'm pretty sure I already have him unauctionable. I do, so peace out to Brad. I guess we'll open up this 100 overall. I think I got this from the exchange. I forget how I got this card, honestly. Let's open this up though, and then we'll open up our 10-pack box, and then we'll get on out of here. We'll go record the other video. Here we go. Let's flip this and see what we get here. Eastern Conference 99 mid-range. Who the heck is this? Is this Cassie Russell? Man, I already have Cassie. That's so disappointing. Dude, I'm telling you, man, it feels like 2K really has the players that you get out of these packs skewed more than they ever have in any other year. It's really, really sad. I'm just going to click sell, take the MT. I really don't care about exchanges. Let's get into this 10-pack box. I did play on the MyTeam mobile app a little bit over this weekend, and so I do have a few of the Dark Matters that I picked up from the auction house. I have Bronny James Jr., Mo Bamba, and then I think I have Bruce Bowen. Those are the 3 Dark Matters I have. I think only Bruce Bowen. Oh, we get Walt Frazier in a Cavs uniform. That's disgusting. Only Bruce Bowen is unauctionable for me. So, okay, this is not a good start so far. We have 3 packs and no shakes, no players from the set so far, which is frustrating. Once again, no players from the set. I actually saw a few people on Twitter share their 10-pack boxes with nothing in it. And it seems like we are going down a very similar road here. Halfway into the box, not one player from the set. Once again, no player from the set as we get New York Knicks legend Bojan Bogdanovic. Final 4 packs here. That's an Amethyst player. We get SGA. Cool. Final 3 packs. Can we at least see one player from the set? Yeah, 2K, this is bad. This is really, really bad. Holy mother of God. Final pack. Are we going to see nothing out of our 10-pack box? And the answer is yes. Wow. I should have known that we were not going to get anything out of this 10-pack box. I don't want any memory of this. We're going to quick sell everything. That is an absolute waste, man. It's sad. It is really, really sad what 2K has done with these packs, man. It is so tragic. I just don't know why you would grind for these 10 boxes now, you know? I mean, like, you grind just for a chance. I'm not saying that I have to see a shake, right? Because the odds are such that you're not guaranteed to see a shake in a box. But it's kind of crappy to not see a shake when, you know, you're a week into July, which is the final full month that MyTeam is actually going to be relevant, because people don't really care that much in Season 9. Pretty frustrating, man. But anyways, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to quickly try to record my Hall of Fame box opening videos. So stay tuned for that. Hope you enjoyed your 4th of July weekend. And until next time, I'll see you later.